Welcome to Nerd on Nerd with me, Ellie Kempster.
And me, the birthday boy, Liam Underwood.
Happy birthday, Liam.
This is a weird episode.
Sorry, you didn't say thank you. I said happy birthday. The correct response is thank you.
It's a weird episode. No, thank you, Ellie.
No problem, mate.
It's weird because it's not really my birthday, and it's not really even close to my birthday. My birthday's
it's pretty close.
My birthday's
You're
like
what,
3 weeks away.
Yeah, it's close.
So we're recording this early. Oh no, it's 2.5 weeks away.
Oh, see?
Because Christmas, basically.
Yeah, Christmas is more important than Liam's birthday, so
Well,
Christmas gets priority on when we do an episode for it, which means Liam's birthday gets shifted
It has to
for the
go
podcast earlier.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter. We can pretend. We're good at role playing. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, me. Thank you. For my birthday.
It's also a weird episode because, as listeners will have heard in the last episode, we are recording this 2 days after recording the last episode.
Yeah.
So this one's going to be war.
This one
Lots of
is
stuff missing.
Gonna be a shit show. Happy birthday to me.
Yeah, this is a classic birthday present to Liam. We're doing a shit show episode,
Yeah.
which no one will listen to,
No.
which will upset him, and then I can point to his birthday episodes and say they're the problem.
Yeah. For my birthday episode, I have chosen to do 2 films. Ellie very kindly let me do a birthday special double bill.
Yep, and put on the record that this was not a thing that would recur. This is just a one-off.
Yeah.
I'm letting him do 2.
Yeah. I mean, unless like a natural 2 come up that would work in future.
And that I agree to.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
But what are the chances of that, quite honestly?
No, very low.
No.
Unless there's another hit musical that has 2 films that we haven't done yet.
Well, we'd have to wait like maybe next year if a sequel to a prior musical comes out, like, I don't know, Les Mis 2, for example.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
That could
I
work.
don't think so, but...
Rocky Horror got a sequel.
Did it?
Yeah, it's
Released in film?
Yep.
Fair enough.
Called Shock Treatment, and it is not great.
No.
Grease.
I feel like I'd have heard more about it if it was good.
Yeah, Grease has a sequel. Grease
I don't
2.
want to watch it.
Did you like Grease, the first one?
No.
Fuck it, let's talk about musicals later. So that's what we're doing for Culture Swap. We're doing Mamma Mia, not Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia.
Yeah, listeners, we had Liam sent me a video after we recorded last episode. I don't know if you remember, but Liam was saying Mamma Mia at the end.
I was going Italian with it.
So he sent me this video and he was like, I genuinely can't tell which one the right pronunciation is. And it was a video of how do you pronounce Mamma Mia. And the video very clearly says Mamma Mia.
Sounds like Mamma Mia.
Liam couldn't figure it out. The best thing was, Liam, when I went back to edit it, after you having sent me that, and I got to the bit where you say Mamma Mia, it's not even like you're close to that sort of... Because I'll admit the YouTube video doesn't pronounce it the way I was. It's not quite as Mamma Mia. It's still a little bit of an ah.
Yeah.
But the way you're saying it in the episode is full on like Mamma Mia.
Yeah, like an Italian.
It's so weird.
It is. So yeah, we're doing Mamma Mia and Mamma Mia. Here we go again. Strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be talking about that for Culture Swap. But first, it's time to catching up with Ellie and Liam. We've got all of 2 days to catch up on.
Yeah, so listeners, I edited the episode.
Yeah.
And then I spent today watching both Mamma Mia's.
Yeah.
Pick my dad up from work. That's the thing.
Yeah, why did you have to pick him up from work?
Because he borrows my car for work, but because I'm on holiday, I get my car.
Why don't he have his own car?
He's getting one. He has been getting one for a year, so...
What's the delay? He clearly likes yours, so just get another one of yours.
He just loves mine so much. That's the problem.
It's... okay. It's odd, right?
No. I don't know if it's odd.
No,
I don't use it when he's at work.
Yeah.
Because I'm at work. So it's fine. Like, there's no rush. I'm fine with it.
Until he drives down, like, bus lanes.
Yeah, that was a problem.
Yeah. Does he still listen to the podcast?
Don't know. If he does, hi Dad. I told Liam about you driving down the bus lane.
Send me the picture too.
I did.
Yeah. No, I'd have just... I picture your dad as being the sort of man who would take pride in having his own vehicle.
Oh, he definitely does, and he wants. I think part of the problem is that he looks because he's trying to get like a specific sort of type.
Is it that midlife crisis type where it has to be?
No.
sporty?
He had that. That was his two cars a go-kart
Right,
was his
okay.
midlife crisis. He got a Mazda MX-5 Charlie's Angel edition.
Okay.
So good. It was honestly so good. He wanted a Mazda MX-5, which is like a sports car, open top.
Yeah.
Really nice. I loved the old Mazda.
Yeah.
But when he went to get it, the only one they had was Charlie's Angels, and he was like, it looks exactly the same as a normal Mazda. You wouldn't even know it was Charlie's Angels. But when you open the doors,
Yeah.
on the floor, in the actual, so if the door was closed on either side, you wouldn't see it.
Yeah.
But when it's open,
Yeah.
in, the door lining, there was this
Yeah.
little plaque that said Charlie's Angels.
Okay.
He once as well, this is sort of relevant, but I that car was so funny, because he got it in sort of I'm going to have a sports car.
Yeah.
Oh. There was this time, it was pretty soon after he got it, so it was quite a new model of car as well.
Yeah.
And he was driving to work, and someone just threw a muffin at him. And he had the top down, and someone just lobbed a muffin at him. And I don't know why, but that's so funny.
How did he react to that?
I think he was just confused.
You would be, right?
Yeah.
Like,
It's such a weird thing to do. You're
Yeah.
throwing away your own treat to attack someone.
The only reason I could think of doing it is out of some form of jealousy.
Yes, it's either the person was super jealous of the sports car, or that they were just so angry that my dad had a sports car.
Or they just
they lobbed
they were
a
just
muffin.
they took a bite of a muffin and were like, "This muffin is shit."
Honestly, that was a good. I remember him coming home and telling us that. That was very funny.
That's amazing. Wow. So he's had a car before, right? So how is he currently in a situation where he doesn't have a car?
Well, we got rid of. So after the Mazda, he got a Ford Galaxy,
Okay.
which is a massive people carrier.
Yeah.
So he went from completely midlife crisis 2-seater sports car to
Yeah, like soccer mum.
to 2, 4, 5, 6, 7-seater, a big 7-seater car.
Your family's not that big, is it?
There's 6 of us. No, there's 5 of us. No, okay, yeah, there are 5 of us, but the reason it made sense was when we used to go on holiday to, France or whatever.
Yeah.
If you're loading everyone's bags in
Yeah.
to a normal-sized car, that's
gonna
crammed and you're all bunched in. Whereas the people carrier, you could put the back 2 seats down or take them out.
Yeah. And
You've
put
got a
bags
huge boot then. Then it was 3 proper seats in the back for the kids.
How long ago did he have the people carrier?
Oh, we got it years ago.
Oh, okay. So
It was
before
when
you went to uni.
it was before I went to uni. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
So it was practical for years, and it was a good car. It was genuinely.
So what happened to that car then?
It just got old, and then I think we got rid of it.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't think he trashed it or anything.
No, but maybe.
Possibly, I can't remember. It might have gone down a bus lane.
Yeah. While the bus was coming in the other direction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's now looking for a sort of replacement car.
Side question.
Yeah.
Since you started driving, do you ever have recurring dreams that are really realistic of being in horrific car accidents that are entirely your fault?
No, I don't. Do you?
Yeah. It's not always my fault. Sometimes it will the brakes will stop working. But I have it really kind of when I wake up from those sort of dreams, it sort of shakes me up a bit. It makes me not want to drive because they are really realistic, and driving is bad when it goes wrong.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I don't have those sort of dreams now, but before I had my car, when I knew how to drive but hadn't driven for years, I used to occasionally get dreams where I would have to drive.
Yeah.
And in those dreams, I would not remember anything about driving. And I'd be like, I don't know how to do this. Why do I have to drive?
Yeah.
But whatever the dream was, I'd always have to be driving the car, and that was always
Yeah.
nightmarish. Which is why I got lessons after I got my car.
Makes
where I was
sense.
just remind me how to fucking drive this.
Yeah. I really want self-driving cars to be a thing.
Yeah, same.
I think accidents
I like
would go
driving.
down.
I like driving, and I would still probably drive short distances and stuff.
Yeah.
But for getting if I was going out to visit you or whatever,
Yeah.
flip the car in self-drive.
But also, if everyone had a self-driving car, right?
Yeah, it gets rid of most problems. You don't have to have... If everyone is self-driving and don't have the option to manually drive, you don't need traffic lights or anything like that, because the cars just talk to each other and go, yep, cool, you go through here. Yeah.
Which would be amazing.
Yeah, it would.
But I don't think we'll get to a stage where everyone would be like, let's do that.
No, probably not.
Which baffles me. I don't understand why people wouldn't.
Because some people like driving more than you.
Crazy.
If I remember rightly, you don't like driving, right? You just do it. You don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've said this before, that you It's not the... Because I genuinely enjoy driving sometimes.
I don't mind driving. It's the other cars on the road that make it a less pleasurable experience for me.
Yeah, well, that's just you being selfish.
It's not that. It's like if lots of other cars are going fast and overtaking and that sort of thing, and like you're trying to get onto a motorway or something, it's annoying. Just traffic in general is annoying. But I think if you're like on a motorway, it's like a nice sunny day, the weather's good, it's not too many people around, and you're sort of cruising along at a cool 70, and you've got like music going and the windows down. Driving's almost fun.
Right, okay.
Almost. I had this like when I was young, I have like a distinct memory of picturing myself older, wearing sunglasses, driving a convertible with the top down across the Golden Gate Bridge in America.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe one day, Liam, we'll make that reality.
Doubt it.
Okay.
I can't see me driving in America. I don't think I'd get over the whole like other side of the road thing.
We just have to rent a car for like a day.
Yeah. Driving like a very low population area.
I'll drive it. We'll get you close to the Golden Gate Bridge. You hop in the driver's thing, go over the bridge with your sunglasses roof down.
Yeah.
And then I'll take over after the other side again. Sorted.
I don't know if my young Liam's picture of old Liam saw the situation quite playing out like that.
But I'll hide in the boot so you don't have to have the vision ruined.
Yeah, it's more just the whole like, the thing I'm young me's picturing there is a lifestyle, right? Not just a moment of crossing.
Mate, I don't know what young Liam used to think. He liked to feast.
I'm talking younger than this. I'm talking like...
Yeah, and that young Liam grew into a person that liked feast, and then only recently has evolved into a human being that I respect.
I mean, if that, in all honesty.
Yeah, fair point.
So, here's what I've been up to in the last
planning for your birthday.
Couple of days. Yeah, I've got birthday plans starting to take shape now. The thing is...
Yeah.
You know how last year, for my birthday, like my birthday party was something that I basically threw for myself?
Yep. It was Zac Efron themed.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Do you want to remind listeners in case they missed that episode?
Liam had a party where I think the day before we watched High School Musical.
No, we
was
did
it during the day as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We watched High School Musical. We played a board game.
Yeah.
Called High School Musical Mystery Date or some shit.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Liam had printed out Zac Efron masks for everyone to wear.
We had
a Zac Efron cake.
Yeah, we had a Zac Efron cake. Cupcakes with Zac Efron's face on. We had like a Zac Efron, what's it called? Table blanket. Why am I blanking on this word? Table thing. It's not a tablecloth, but like the plasticky things. What are they?
It's a tablecloth.
Is it?
It's not, but that one wasn't a cloth one. But yeah, it's just a tablecloth, right?
Okay,
it's
yeah.
not like...
I don't
know if it's got a fancy name.
I don't know. We had Zac Efron like plates.
Yeah, everything was Zac Efron themed. I think the listeners get it.
Cups.
Yeah.
We had banners on the wall. Fridge magnets.
Yep, which someone cheekily rearranged.
Yeah, I had a Wildcats t-shirt.
Yep.
It was brilliant. The one thing that I didn't get to do, that I tried to organise, and I couldn't make it happen, unfortunately. And then,
if this is what I think it is, I'm really glad you didn't pull this off.
When I told Ellie and Kat about it, they both were like, we would have left.
Yeah.
I tried to arrange for like a children's party entertainer to come over and do a High School Musical themed 2 hours where they teach you how to do one of the High School Musical dances and play some like pass the parcel game.
Can you imagine if that had actually happened and me and Kat had left, which we would have?
I don't know why you would have left, is the thing.
Because it would be so embarrassing.
But
not because of the situation, because of you. You would have been so excited.
I know.
That it would have been embarrassing.
It would have, but also, right, imagine how good the story would have been for the podcast.
I mean, the story, if we'd have left, would still be really good. Liam danced alone with a children's party entertainer.
I don't know if they'd have stayed.
Which would have been even more hilarious. We leave you, then the children's party entertainer's like, I'm not doing this, leaves, and you're just alone with a Zac Efron mask eating cake.
Yeah. But still, unfortunately, I left it too late. I couldn't arrange that magic to happen.
Yeah, and so that was last year. What are you doing this year, Liam?
Well, no, also we watched...
I noticed that I haven't been invited.
Well, no, we watched 5 Zac Efron films as well. All of his musicals. We did The Greatest Showman at the cinema,
yeah.
High School Musical 1 to 3, and Hairspray, which I believe you enjoyed all of them.
Yeah.
So this year, but that also was after my birthday, don't forget.
Yeah, but it was your birthday party.
Yeah, but it wasn't on the day.
No. Most people's birthday parties aren't on the day.
Yeah, so what I'm doing issue isn't a birthday
party.
We're not
3-year-olds.
So you were bitching about not being invited, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I haven't been invited yet.
No, because I haven't arranged a birthday party yet, although when we guested on Too Fast, Too Forever, the Fast and Furious podcast, they suggested a Fast and Furious themed day. Here's a fun fact for you. In the geek shop in town, they have a Fast and Furious Monopoly edition.
I hate Monopoly. If you invite me to a Monopoly day, I'm gone.
No, but we could do all the movies.
That's a lot.
It's 7.
How do you know time-wise how long that would take?
Say each movie would average about 2 hours.
Because like we did Star Wars, me and a bunch of people here.
Yeah.
And that took a day.
Yeah.
Like a full day.
Yeah. Well, you think so?
That was, and we got there at like 10, and then didn't leave till like 11 at night.
Yeah. So between like an hour 40 to 2 hours for each movie, I reckon. So you would be looking at like 14 hours.
That's a long old time, Liam.
It is. I mean,
I'm in.
But on the flip side, we did squeeze in 5 Zac Efron movies, and one of those was a cinema trip plus a board game and other like fun. I don't think it's impossible.
I didn't say I wasn't in and that we couldn't do it. I'm just saying it's long.
It is. But for my actual birthday day,
yeah.
The reason why I was talking about all that, which I threw for myself, is because again, on the birthday day itself, I've treated myself to a little present.
Oh, right, someone else isn't sorting this out for you. But I thought you were going to say someone's actually doing something for you, and I was like, oh, that's nice.
No. I've paid for myself, Kat, my mum, and my mum's partner to all go to London to see Hamilton.
Oh, is that okay? Yeah.
On my birthday day.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Kat's looking forward to it.
I imagine everyone's looking forward to it.
I can't predict how my mum and Ian are going to react to Hamilton.
Your mum's going to love it, and Ian's probably not going to.
The thing is, she's quite easily influenced by what Ian thinks. So if he doesn't love it, he could talk her into not loving it.
You just need to wait until they're all watching it. You need to split them up, watch the whole thing, before Ian has a chance to say whether he likes it or not. Just turn to your mum when it finishes and go, Mum, did you like it? She'll respond, yeah, it was really good. And then if Ian then tries to convince her it's bad, too late. You've already got her saying it was good.
That's true. I honestly, because it is hip hop and rap, it could be that she'll struggle, like not keeping up with it, but kind of like absorbing the words. It's a very overwhelming you're so down experience. With the kids. No, honestly, like when I went to see it for the first time, I was overwhelmed by it all, and I only really kind of grew into loving it on like kind of watching it, like listening to it through Spotify and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The jury's out. She might not enjoy it.
All right. Well, I guess we'll find out on the podcast, Liam.
We will. So that's what I'm doing on my birthday day, and then in the new year, or like that awkward period between Christmas and New Year.
Yeah.
I might try and arrange some sort of festivity.
Cool.
I haven't decided what yet. I don't think we spoke about this on the last episode, which would have made sense to. Should we tell the listeners about a potential YouTube idea we've had for the podcast?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can do.
So we're thinking of taking a film series, spending a day watching them all back to back, and in between each one doing like a short little video.
How are we doing?
What
do we think of the film? It wouldn't be like reviews, because the issue you've got is, like, no matter if Fast and Furious 7 say, is the best Fast and Furious film, by the time you've watched all the others and you're 14 hours in, you're not going to be going, best film I've ever seen. You're probably going to be going,
I want to go to
bed. A lot of cars. Seen a lot of cars. I'm very tired.
Yeah. Think about it. I think there are actually 8 Fast and Furiouses, not 7, which make it 16 hours.
If that's true, then I think Liam's just lost his title as a Fast and Furious man.
It's possible.
I think you might have to leave, mate.
It's because 8 isn't very good, so I try and forget it.
Oh, yeah, sure. Convenient.
Saved it. Boom. So, yeah. If any of our listeners have...
I think Liam just passed out for a moment, listeners. You won't have heard that. There was a long pause there, and Liam did another stare into the distance.
Yeah. If any of our listeners have any film series that they'd like to see us tackle, I think we're going to try a shorter one first, like one that's got like 3 to 5 films in it.
No, see, I think we should just say fuck that.
And just go straight in.
Yeah, because what's the point? Like, that doesn't try anything.
All right, so
we already know we can do a long series, because we've both done binges of big series, right?
Yeah. So
it's not testing anything, because we're just going to lose some of the fun from doing... If we do a 3-film series, that's not a challenge, and the video will just be us going... Like, I've seen all 3 extended edition Lord of the Rings, and at the end not been like, geez, I was really struggling with that. I've just been like, yeah, they're fucking awesome, I love them.
Alright.
So, like, you see what I mean?
The reason why I'm saying 5 is because I really want to do Step Up.
See, 5 is... Yeah, 5 I would say is on the cusp of, let's do it. I think 3 or 4, we just say that's not a series.
All I'm saying is I don't think we should necessarily jump in and do, 11 Friday the 13th.
I think we should. I think that should be the first one we do.
Or even better would be, I don't know, it's 11 or 12 Hellraiser films.
See, I want one of those where we just have a challenge. I agree, maybe not first. I want an endurance race. It's like the Le Mans race. Is that the one? The 24-hour race?
Sure. Why are you asking me a sports question?
I don't know, because if I ask you, it makes it very clear that I don't actually know, so no one's going to message me being like, no, Ellie, you idiot.
Yeah, that's true. But I also don't know.
No, neither of us know.
So you've just made us both look bad on my birthday special.
Whatever. That's an idea we've had for YouTube.
Yeah. Does that idea sound good to you? We don't care.
We'll do it anyway.
Exactly. But if you have suggestions...
let us know.
Yeah, maybe someone will suggest the Godfather trilogy.
Oh, God. No, it's a trilogy.
So are we saying it's got to be a 5-film minimum?
I think 5-film minimum.
Okay.
Because I don't think there's any challenge in a trilogy or a quadrilogy.
Okay. So the ones that I've got listed down so far...
Are all trilogies?
No. 5 film is the minimum. Alright, we're going to gauge Ellie's reaction to these live, because she hasn't seen them yet, I believe.
I've seen that the list exists, but I didn't look at it.
So the first one I've got listed down, obviously Step Up.
Yep.
Give me on a scale of 1 to 10 how excited you'd be to do this, because I think that
Step Up's probably a 5, completely in the middle.
Yeah, I think the one that you're least excited for would be the one that I'd probably enjoy the most.
Right. Okay. Well, that's a 5.
We have Twilight.
I mean, I didn't hate the Twilight films, so
have you seen them all?
I believe I've seen maybe all except the last one. I feel like I haven't watched one of them, but I don't know.
The last one was split into 2.
Are there 5?
Yeah. So
I think I've seen the 3. I think I've seen the 3. I haven't seen the last 2.
Yeah, makes sense.
I didn't mind them. They're not good, but I didn't mind them. So I'd say probably a 4.
Okay. Transformers.
You know what? I'll give that a 6.
Okay. I think that
I could see that being quite fun. It would be hard, but I could see it being quite fun.
Yeah. A Nightmare on Elm Street. That's
it's
8
long.
films. It's 8
That's
films.
Long. Probably a 6 still.
Friday the 13th is 11 films.
I'll give it a 7 because my boy Jason.
Yeah. Hellraiser is 11 films.
Probably a 6 again.
And then I think it's 7, but I could be wrong. You've got the Resident Evil series.
I think I'd give that a 7. I like Resident Evil 1, and to be fair, the last films are shit, but they're kind of fun shit. I think Resident Evil knew that it didn't know what the fuck it was doing.
I haven't seen Final Chapter yet. It's the only one I haven't seen.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah,
But, with Resident Evil, I feel like every film felt like it didn't... it applied to the last one because you were like, oh, I'm following the same character. But, I can't remember which one it is. Maybe, 4 or 5? 4?
Yeah.
Whatever. They just suddenly were, in the desert and...
Yes.
Oh, Resident Evil Apocalypse.
Yeah.
And you're like, sorry, when did this happen?
Yeah.
So, I'm on board for that. I think that'd be good.
There's the Leprechaun film series. I think there's 7 in that.
It's got to be high up there because
you've already seen the first and the fourth, haven't you?
I've seen a few of them.
Yeah.
We've done Leprechaun in Space, In the Hood, the original.
Yeah.
Was there a second In the Hood style one?
Yeah, there was Back to the Hood.
I think we possibly did both of them.
I think we did, yeah.
So I've seen 5, 4.
Okay.
Whatever.
Most.
Yeah.
There's 6 Wrong Turn films.
What's Wrong Turn? Is that the... it's a horror film, right?
Yeah.
I think I remember the film being out. I don't think I've ever seen them. I'd probably put that as a 4 because I imagine it would be quite scary.
Okay.
Although, it turned out that I'm not that scared. Oh, no, have I seen... I think I've seen the first Wrong Turn.
It's about, I think cannibals in a forest.
Yeah. I have. I've seen the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I've seen. I have the box set, but I haven't watched them yet.
It's more of a gore film, right, than a horror, than scary.
Yeah.
If I remember rightly. Yeah.
You've got the Chucky films.
I've never watched any Chucky films.
I did them all recently, not back to back, but over the course of maybe 2 weeks. So I'm not super eager to do that all again. But it's a surprising series that kind of finds a second wind.
Fair enough. I had a crippling fear of dolls as a kid, so...
Oh, that could be fun then.
I avoided Chucky.
I can see what... There's a film series, I had the box set, I've only watched a couple, called Puppet Master.
I have seen the trailers to Puppet Master because you had spoken about it somewhere, and then I saw some stuff online about it, and I was like, this sounds fucking weird.
Yeah.
So I watched some trailers and was like, oh, it is.
There's like 12 or 13 of those.
Jesus.
Yeah. There's a film series I found in my first year of uni, and I think I watched the first 4. At the time, I believe there was 13 in the series. It's called Witchcraft, and it starts off as like a low budget, like 80s witchcraft film, and slowly progresses into basically softcore porn.
It sounds like your kind of film.
There's 13 of them at least.
Are you talking the progression being over films? So like the films slowly. So how long did it take for them to get to the softcore porn?
Well, let's put it this way. I gave up at about film 4, probably because they hadn't got there yet.
Right. Okay.
But I could be wrong. It was a while ago that I was watching these.
Yeah, and Liam used to be a right pervert, so who knows what his bar was for softcore porn.
Well, speaking of, something else that I've been doing recently.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know where this is going, and I don't know if I'm comfortable.
Oh, it's exciting. Strap in. Have you seen... you don't really run in the same circles as I do on Twitter, so you might not have seen, but there's a fair few people... No, that's not like
the lofty a judgmental thing. Of Twitter.
That's just you don't use Twitter, but also you don't follow like a lot of film.
I've started
people.
using it more recently again.
I have noticed.
Mainly to just do I keep up with the trans news and then post weird
Pictures
images that I've drawn.
Google. Yeah.
Did you see my Google image I drew yesterday?
Remind me what it was.
Google Chrome icon looming over me cuddling Google Hangouts pencil.
I did see that. Yeah.
Proud of that one.
Yeah. Have you done stage yet?
No, I've got until midnight.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, you were saying.
Right. So, a lot of the people on like film Twitter that I follow are doing like 25 days of Christmas, watching a bunch of Christmas movies. I don't know if you've seen, but there's like a whole load on Netflix that are like just cheesy as shit. Things like A Christmas Prince.
Right. Okay.
That came out last year. Did so well they did a sequel this year. Christmas Prince Royal Wedding.
Very good.
I wish I could make it up. There's one that I annoyingly want to watch. I can't remember what it's called. It's something like Princess Switch, but I might be wrong. It definitely has Switch in the title. It stars High School Musical Bae, Vanessa Hudgens.
Yep.
She's in the lead role. And it is like a body swap movie.
Where she switches with a princess or a princess switches with her.
Yeah, it's called The Princess Switch. Again, it looks awful, but I kind of want to watch it.
Of course you do.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. So people are doing like 25 Christmas movies throughout December. It makes sense. It gets it. I went through my to watch list and I looked at what Christmas movies there were, pulled them out. I've got 5 Home Alones. That's another one that we could add to the film series list.
Yeah.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which I've seen before. Okay. You might have seen it. It's a Shane Black film with Robert Downey Jr. and Val Kilmer in it.
Maybe.
It's good. Nightmare Before Christmas and a horror movie that came out last year called Better Watch Out, I think it's called.
Okay, I sort of vaguely remember there being a Christmas horror film last year.
Yeah, and I've also obviously got my Silent Night Dead Night, so that's what I've got still in my to watch. So not quite enough to make up 25.
No, not quite.
So instead of doing 25 Christmas movies, I went through my list. I thought, what does Liam like?
Porn. Specifically cam girls.
There is a movie about that on Netflix at the moment.
I
think it's just called Cam.
I think it is, yeah.
Do want to watch it. I like boobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like big boobs. I like little boobs, but I also do like big boobs. I like a wide spectrum of
Listeners,
boobs.
you can't see my face, but I'm pulling a face that I like to think of as my Ellie might cut this segment.
No, because watch how this beautifully ties in.
But it doesn't matter if it ties in. If it's inappropriate, I'm going to cut it.
How is it inappropriate?
If it's you being sexist, which it very well could be.
Is it sexist to say you like boobs?
No, but it depends on where you go with it.
Okay, so do you remember in my 3rd year of uni, I wrote my dissertation on the films of Ross Meyer?
Yeah.
And he was known for essentially casting women with big boobs.
Yeah.
That was his gimmick.
That was his thing.
Despite,
I don't know if you can judge him for that because you did a dissertation on him. So
I'm not judging. Despite the fact that I wrote a 10,000 word dissertation on his career,
yeah,
I haven't actually watched all of the films in his career.
Okay, so is that what you're trying to? How many films have you got left to watch? Is it exactly 25?
It's not 25. I have a box set of 18, and then there's another one on top of that.
Right.
So 19, pretty close. And they were all in my to watch list because...
Okay, so it's all helping you get towards the goal?
Yeah. And also, every day is like a present to me because every day I get to watch a movie with boobs in it.
Yep.
So it's Liam's Christmas challenge / gift to himself. We're now on December 4th when we're recording this.
Yep.
I haven't yet had a chance to watch one today. I might be able to squeeze it in when we finish recording. If not, I have to try and do 2 tomorrow. But I've done 3 so far. Done 1 a day. I'm now past his awful early period. I'm excited.
Getting good?
The next one, if it lives up to my memory, is one of my favourite that he did.
Okay.
So the thing is, and why he's interesting, is yes, it's problematic that all he's known for is these films where he casts women with big boobs, but he also, the way he shoots and the stories generally are quite female empowering.
Okay.
Now, I haven't seen these since I did my dissertation in like 2011, so we're talking 7 years ago. Times have changed in the last 7 years. We've had like the Me Too movement.
Don't say it like I might not know what that is.
I'm just saying. So it's quite interesting going back, looking at these, and especially like, so the first 3 fall into this period of his career that is labelled as nudie cutie.
Right, okay.
Where essentially they're like hour-long movies that were made for drive-ins and sort of grindhouse theatres. The idea was, it was before censors had shifted to be allowing things like that. Like Deep Throat was a big one that I think came out in the 70s that kind of was like almost like a mainstream porn film. Like,
right, yeah.
People were going to see it. It had a reputation. These came out in like the 60s, early 60s. So it's just as times were starting to change and things like boobs were being allowed to be shown on screen.
Okay.
His first 3 films are largely silent films with like sparse narration, lots of sort of like sight gags. They're not great.
And boobs.
Yeah, basically. Although,
right.
In his second film, you don't see boobs until like the 54-minute mark, and it's an hour and 5-minute long film. So it's not like a plethora of boobs.
It's not like non-stop boobs with jokes thrown in.
Exactly. I'll keep you posted on how it's going.
Please do. It's like your little advent calendar.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So far, it's been quaint revisiting them. I don't know. I know some of his later films get very problematic, especially when you look at them through like is this... The thing that I kind of tried to tackle in my dissertation very unsuccessfully, and the thing that I'm still trying to figure out, is it exploiting the women or empowering them? And where is that line between the two?
Yeah. Because, like, from a cursory outsider's perspective, if it wasn't written by a woman, then it is exploitation, right? Because it doesn't matter what his message is trying to be. He is hiring someone and saying, "Get naked on camera."
Exactly. So that's the question, right? If it's a film and the whole point and message of the film is women are great, is that undermined if you're like, I'm only going to hire you if you're willing to get your boobs out, and those boobs also have to be big?
Yeah, I think it probably definitely is. I don't know if it's a difficult question because you said it out loud and I was like, yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, but we also have to bear in mind, like I said, these were coming out in like the 60s and 70s before these sort of things were being shown on screens.
But the problem with this sort of thing is, like, it being released in a certain time doesn't make it not problematic.
It doesn't.
Because you can't look back on, like, slavery and be like, but back in the day, everyone was keeping slaves. We all know slavery was problematic. So, I don't think you can do the whole... Yeah.
What I'm saying is...
He might not have... People didn't see him as problematic at the time.
Not only that, but can we see him as like a stepping stone to where we are today? Like, would we be at the same level of acceptance without that step being taken at that time?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think I'd probably have to maybe not put him quite high up on the scale of women's empowerment. You know, the suffragettes get up there, I think. I'd probably give them like a 10.
Possibly, yeah.
Guy that showed big boobs on screen. Probably not sliding him too high up.
But as long as he appears on the list, right? So yeah, that's my little gift to myself. It seems like a great idea 3 days in. Let's see if after like 10 of these, I still think it's a great idea.
I think on Christmas Day, you should wake up and watch an actual Christmas porno.
Yeah, but I'm spending Christmas with my mum.
Yeah. Just saying, Mum, I'll be down in a minute. Give me some time.
Give me like 90 minutes. I've just got to see what happens when Santa Claus arrives to give this girl a stuffing.
Santa's stuffing a turkey. And then he said something about pulling his cracker. It's all very, very convoluted.
Yeah, I saw Mummy sucking off Santa Claus last night.
Oh, I mean, the fact that you started this whole story with I'm at my mum's on Christmas Day.
Yeah, that didn't work.
You should have maybe not gone for that title.
No. Let It Blow.
Yeah, all right. Let's move on.
Jingle Balls.
Yeah, very good.
I'm sure there's more we could be doing.
Yeah, there probably is.
Yeah. Oh, Holy Night.
Oh my god.
Have we sufficiently stretched out catching up with long enough, considering we actually have no catching up with to do?
Yeah, well, we've still managed to hit the 40-minute mark, so fuck it.
Yeah.
I think we've got pretty good there.
I saw you just sneakily trying to look up something there.
I am, yeah. It will make sense later. I didn't save it, and I should have.
What?
Found it. Don't worry. It'll make sense later. Just ignore it. It's genuinely, it's fine. It's not me trying to trip you up or anything. I've genuinely needed to find something that I forgot to save.
Yeah. So that was catching up with.